Okay, be honest. Ever felt like hitting a giant control plus alt plus delete on your life? Just vanishing for a bit, leveling up in secret, and coming back like, surprise, I'm a whole new person? Yeah, same. But every time I tried, I failed. I'd delete my social media, only to reinstall it 24 hours later. I'd tell myself, no distractions, and then find myself watching sloth videos at 3 a.m. Seriously, why are sloths so fascinating? Like, do they even know where they're going? And that's when I realized disappearing isn't about running away. It's about resetting, without the world knowing what you're up to. You ever notice how the most successful people just disappear for a while? No tweets, no vague, big things coming posts, no dramatic goodbyes. Just silence, and then, out of nowhere, boom. They reappear glowing, rich, and untouchable. That's not magic. That's the silent upgrade. See, most people talk about leveling up, but the ones who actually do it, they work in stealth mode. No one knows what's happening, and by the time they do, it's already done. I tried disappearing the dramatic way once, deleted all my accounts, turned off my phone, announced, I'm going off-grid for personal growth. Yeah, I lasted 48 hours. Because the real problem wasn't social media. It was the addiction to noise. That weird urge to check your phone even when you know nothing exciting is happening. That's your brain begging for dopamine. And if you don't replace that noise with something better, you'll keep crawling back. So instead of trying to vanish completely, I did something different. I stopped consuming random garbage and started feeding my brain. Instead of doom scrolling, I started learning things I was actually interested in, like AI, business, and why goats scream like humans. Yes, that's a real thing. Instead of binge-watching shows, I started experimenting with new skills, even if I sucked at first. And instead of checking my phone every 5 seconds, I replaced that habit with writing down ideas. And something weird happened. I stopped craving distractions. Because the truth is, when you're excited about your own progress, you don't feel like escaping. That's when I realized the real mistake I had been making. Every time I wanted to change, I told people about it first. I'm gonna start a business. I'm learning a new skill. I'm finally gonna get fit. And guess what? Nothing changed. Because the second you tell people your plans, your brain already feels like it's accomplished something. So it stops trying. Meanwhile, the people who actually transform, they say nothing. They just disappear and then come back unrecognizable. Do you ever feel like you're just stuck in a loop? Like no matter what you do, you keep ending up back in the same place? That's because you're not actually changing your inputs. Think about it. You wake up, same routine. You scroll, same distractions. You complain about being stuck, same thoughts. And then you wonder why nothing's different. The secret? Change your inputs and your outputs change automatically. Stop scrolling random nonsense. Start learning something that actually excites you. Stop waiting for motivation. Start moving. Even if you suck at first, stop explaining your goals, start working in silence. Before you know it, you won't even recognize yourself. Now, here's the part that really stung. Because let's be real, we all care what people think. Even the ones who say, I don't care. I used to post something, and if it didn't get enough likes, I'd delete it. I was constantly seeking validation. Then I asked myself, am I actually living for myself? Or for a bunch of people who don't even think about me after 5 seconds? So I did an approval detox. No more asking for opinions. No more waiting for permission. No more caring what people think. And you know what happened? I stopped hesitating. I stopped overthinking. I just started moving. And once you stop chasing approval, you unlock real freedom. The best part? When you come back, no one will understand what happened. People will say, yo, where have you been? Why do you look different? Did you sell your soul or something? And you'll just smile, because they won't get it. They don't need to. You didn't disappear to impress anyone. You disappeared to become the person you were always meant to be. So if you feel stuck, drained, or like you're living life on autopilot, I disappear. Not dramatically, not forever. Just long enough to upgrade in silence. And when you come back, make them wonder. Because in the end, you don't need permission to transform. You don't owe the world an explanation. And you definitely don't need an audience to level up. The loudest flex? Winning quietly. Because while most people are busy performing progress, you'll be making it. While they're chasing validation, you'll be building something real. So the next time you feel the urge to disappear, don't just vanish, evolve. The goal isn't to be seen. The goal is to become someone worth noticing, or better yet, someone who doesn't need to be noticed at all.